Hello, everybody. We are back again. I just finished recording another uncensored scene, a little bit longer than the last one. So look forward to that. If you join my Patreon contributing, become a Patreon contributing member. Either join the $9 tier or the $25 tier. Those two are set up for adult content. And once you become a member on either one of those, you can go to the comment section, comment your email address so that I can send them to you via email copies. Via email, of course. So, we are back to the original, regular scenes. So that I don't get any more strikes from YouTube. Trying to avoid that. So let's get started with the regular scenes of Camp Buddy, Scoutmaster season, Aiden route. Alright. Okay, there it is. Full screen. Thanks for agreeing to one more meal before you leave, Mr. Claremont.
Thank you.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. You've all been so hospitable. That word, hospitable. You know the word, hospitable. Trying to say it right. These last 2 days.
Actually,
in fact, I'd say this one is the best mini vacations I've ever taken in a long time. See, like I said, you taking time off from his busy schedule. You probably need it anyway, right? With everything going on at work, I needed a bit of time away from the stress, and the rustic lifestyle was perfect for me. We're glad you enjoyed being here so much, sir. We wouldn't have been able to clean up everything as quickly without your help either.
as I said,
Like I said, make nothing of it. It's the least I could do. I'd like to extend my apologies again about what transpired with Miss Kamarova at the hotel, however. I was not aware of the severity of her well-being at that time.
it's all right.
It's quite alright, sir. I didn't think any of us were aware. So you can't be blamed.
Nonetheless,
Regardless, I'm glad that she is surrounded by supportive people.
Order up!
A very special meal for our lovely guests, Mr. Claremont. Don't think I forgot about you guys either. Yoshi, Gramps, there's plenty for everyone. My, what a way to end this trip. This looks delectable.
Whoa, the plating looks just like in the hotel restaurant. You made this, Aiden?
Yeah, apparently.
I picked up a trick or two from that fancy hotel. You know what they say, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to try it.
I hope it meets your expectations.
Wonderful!
Good heavens, this is delicious.
Thanks.
Glad you like it, Mr. Claremont.
Excellent.
As someone who's eaten in restaurants around the world, I can say your cooking is still one of the best I've ever had.
Aww.
Thanks, Mr. Claremont. I'm flattered. But are you sure you're not just hungry?
Of course.
I'm pretty sure. I think you're underestimating yourself, lad.
Oh?
I'm curious, where did you learn to cook?
Actually,
From my dad. He used to be the cook here at Camp Buddy when it first opened.
Ah,
Ah, was your father a professional chef or of some kind? Not at all. Cooking was just his passion, and he just passed it down to me.
that's great!
No culinary background, and yet this talented. Very interesting. On that note, I think you have what it takes to pursue a pursue the culinary arts. All that's missing is a certification. Oh yeah. This is the point where I really gotta make sure we don't get into the a bad ending, because if he ends up going to the college to become a professional chef, they'll never see each other again. Him and Yoshinori will never see him again. That'll be the end of it. He'll break up with him and everything. Aiden will break up with him. Don't want that. We want the good ending. I don't like bad endings. We want the good ending. So we're gonna have to hopefully get to the good ending. We want the good ending.
Actually,
And concerning your skills, that would be quite easy to acquire if you put in the work and time. As a food connoisseur, I actually have quite a few connections with the best chefs and their master classes from around the world. And if you're interested,
Wait,
wait, are you serious? No, you have to consider the fact that, Aiden, you have to consider the fact that you want to stay here. You want to be with Yoshinori. You don't want to leave. You don't want to leave.
of course.
That would end up in a bad ending. We don't want that. Of course, I pride myself on cultivating talent. I'm really flattered you think that, Mr. Claremont, but I don't think I'm cut out for the big time. Not only that, but phew, the prices for classes are something else.
Don't worry.
I'm sure that could be negotiated. Well, this would be the wrong answer because that would lead to a bad ending. I think that would lead to a bad ending too, probably. There's no pressure. You don't need to answer right now. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. Yeah.
Mr. Claremont?
You don't need to answer. You don't need an answer right now, do you, Mr. Clemite?
That won't be necessary.
Of course not.
I've got it covered.
I understand it's a sudden offer and a rather intimidating prospect, so please take your time to consider.
I agree.
I agree. I think it's worth giving it some thought, Aiden. This is a huge decision after all. No kidding, you don't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He belongs here in the camp. With Yoshinori. That's obvious.
Well,
Either way, my line is always open whenever you decide. Just give me a call. Thanks for the opportunity, Mr. Clement. I'll think about it.
great!
Right. And with that, I think it's about time for me to leave.
Huh.
Oh. Don't you want to stay for dessert? I can whip up something fancy again.
It's all right.
It's alright. I'm quite full already. Besides, I have several appointments tomorrow, too.
I understand.
Ah, we understand. We're glad to have had you around, sir.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you all for your hospitality. I hope that I didn't put you out too much. Nah, you're a sponsor. Of course, they're always gonna welcome you here in camp. Not at all, Mr. Clemart. You're welcome here at the camp anytime you want. See? That's an obvious. I mean, he's done so much for the camp already. Why not?
That's right.
It's the least they can do. That's right. Please feel free to come back and visit, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you for your kindness and your kindness is greatly appreciated.
Nonetheless,
In addition, if Camp Buddy comes upon a concern or issue, especially in the case of the project, please do let me know right away. I'm always happy to assist.
I understand.
We'll keep that in mind, sir.
well,
Well, my driver just arrived. I hope to see you all again sometime soon, and hopefully for good news.
oh,
Oh, and Mr. Frim, please do let me know. I have high hopes for you. Ciao. I couldn't believe what an amazing opportunity Mr. Claremont was offering Aiden. I'm sure he's excited for the chance. I'm happy for him. Actually, you should be wanting him to stay more than anything, really. You don't want to break them up. After Mr. Claremont left, Sir Girl headed over to the construction site to inspect the work for the day, while Aiden and I started to clean up the kitchen.
I really gotta hand it to you, Aiden. You really impressed Mr. Claremont with your cooking.
Yeah, and I'm more impressed every time you speak your own words. So give me a break.
I didn't expect he would dig it that much.
I'd say I'm not surprised, but you caught me off guard as well. I thought we were just having a regular dinner, but you came out there with that really fancy dish.
I'm really glad you all liked it. I wasn't sure if it's just because of the presentation or something.
Our plates were almost licked clean. I think that speaks for itself.
I guess it was a good idea to take a risk and try something new, huh?
Yeah, definitely. It really looked crazy fancy, just like the stuff at the hotel.
Whew. I'm just happy I pulled it off. I was trying so hard to remember how it looked.
I was wondering, though, what made you decide to do that all of a sudden?
Well, at first, I thought I'd make something extra special for Mr. Claremont on his last day. He's done a lot for us in the camp, after all. But if I'm gonna be honest, ever since that whole fiasco back at the hotel, I've been wanting to try some new things.
Oh, you don't have to push yourself that hard, Aiden. Just be yourself and do what you do.
I thought there's no time like the present to pick up some skills.
Oh, I see. I hope you're not stressing yourself out, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't want to push yourself.
Not at all. I'm making sure I'm taking things at my own pace and, having fun with it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And I'll let you in on a little secret. That dish I made was actually my dad's specialty.
Oh, so you learned it from Dad, okay, mostly.
I just fancied it up on the plate a little and added my own twist.
Oh, wow.
I never tried making it before because I knew I couldn't cook it the same way my dad did, but I'd say it was pretty close.
You know, I've always wondered, how did you and Mr. Andre get so good at cooking?
Oh, yeah. I don't think I told you, but it was actually my dad's dream to become a chef. But things didn't work out for him because he couldn't afford to get a degree even though he was pretty good at it. It was already hard enough trying to raise me, keep a roof over our heads, and put food on the table all by himself.
I can't imagine how difficult that was.
But the thing is, I don't see it as all that bad. Even though we never had much, Dad always made things work. I never felt like I was missing out on anything growing up. Dad always made sure to cook something special for me after coming home from work. I was always so amazed at how he could turn the simplest and cheapest stuff into something amazing, so I got interested in it too. Eventually, I started doing it for Dad, because I know how tired he always was from work. After that, it became something we'd always bond over. He started calling me his little chef, and we'd always cook and eat together.
And in Camp Bunny, you always called Hero your little chef. So I guess he kind of took after his dad in that sort of way.
No matter how difficult our life was, Dad would always smile whenever I made something for him. He's the reason why I always try to look on the bright side and cherish what I have.
Aiden.
And I guess you know the rest, since after that, we got to Camp Buddy.
Yeah, it's amazing how far you've come since then, Aiden.
Oh, Nick.
I do kind of wish my old man was still here to see all this. If he heard about me having an opportunity to become a pro chef, he'd be over the moon.
I'm sure he'd be so proud of you right now.
Yeah. I never thought I'd get a real shot to chase after something I felt was never meant for me.
Ooh, what does the rap thing say here? I think maybe this one. You have everything it takes.
You already had everything you needed to succeed from the start. You're talented and hardworking, so now all you have to do is take that next step.
Yoshi. All right, I've made up my mind. I'm going for it.
He may. I know he's gonna change his mind when to stay. He's got to stay. He can't have a bad ending. He can't have that.
You know, I thought I'd need a lot longer to think about it. Because as thrilled as I was to hear about the offer, I felt it was too good to be true. But now, knowing that there's nothing to lose and everything to gain, I can finally make a choice for myself.
I'm glad you see it that way.
I'm really glad I talked to you about it. Thanks for always believing in me, Yoshi.
I'll always be here for you, Aiden.
Seeing Aiden with a newfound determination was proof of how much he's changed. He's finally making the effort to pursue something for his own future. I'm going to make sure I help him in every way I can. Well, that was it. Day 84, so I'm going to go ahead and save it and end it there. Thanks again for watching on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that like button and click the subscribe button for those of you who haven't subscribed yet already. And again, please go check out my Patreon account. Please, I can't beg you guys enough. Please go become a Patreon fraternity member. You would be helping out the community of charities that need the funds. I don't see a penny of the membership funds. It goes directly to a charity that I choose from, a worthy charity. And you can find the link to my Patreon within the description area just below the video. So, until next time, our next recording will be back on the Derek DLC for Our Life Begins and Always. So until then, I will see you later. I did save it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Ah, there we go. Good thing I saw that. Alright, so it's saved, so I'll see you guys later.